Hello, my name is Jill Glenn. I'm the Director of Community Partnerships at the Chicago School of Professional Psychology. I think students should secure a position in community partnerships for a variety of reasons. I would probably say number one is it's a good opportunity to give back to the community and make a difference. Number two, I would say that this affords them the opportunity to kind of find out what their interest is.
The SOS program is a service learning program that was developed in response to a lot of the violence that we see amongst youth in Chicago.
Going out and actually sort of performing but practicing what we've learned gives an opportunity to see what sort of feedback what you'll get, what sort of resistance you might get, what sort of challenges you'll be exposed to, and having that opportunity is so invaluable when actually going out into practice. I mean, it's like the difference between having your interview in class and actually going and having your first patient, and it's the difference between reading about it and actually doing it.
I think the largest advantage to students from taking a service learning course is actually twofold. First of all, they get to dive into whatever that field is. So for my students, they were able to observe law enforcement members in their jobs and talk with them about what it's like, about the details, about the stressors, and about how psychology could be of service to them in their field. Secondly, I think it allows students to really challenge their preconceived notions and thus to grow both personally and professionally.
I work at the Drop-In Center, at the Joslin Center, and at the Drop-In Center I spend time with adults who come in for recreational activities and they come in to socialize. I also bring my guitar, and so some of the clients like to do music activities. Helps me kind of just get more comfortable to be myself around other people who are looking for somebody to be themselves and to give them open ears.
And when you're working with people exclusively, it's not just about what you put out, it's what you get back from them. So having an opportunity like service learning to see what it's like to get something back from people is, again, invaluable because it prepares you for what the reality of it is like. And in an internship, they tell us what questions we're supposed to ask and what forms we're supposed to fill out, but the rest of it is totally up to the interaction you have with each client and being prepared for how that is different and it's emotionally taxing and it's intellectually challenging is something you can't get just by reading about it.
I would say volunteering is important for a lot of reasons. Probably the number one reason is just a connection to your community. I think it's easy to be separated from your community, live your life, and have it be only about you. And I think it benefits everyone when you give a little bit of yourself back to your community. But I also think the reality is you usually get more out of it than you put into it.
There's a client who plays the violin, and he's an older gentleman, and he plays every day for I think a half an hour, but he usually plays by himself in his room or in his home, and he lives alone. And I play the guitar, so I just started to bring my guitar to the Drop-In Center, and he was really fascinated by that, so he wanted to start bringing his violin. He would bring his songbooks and just sit down in front of everybody and kind of want to give a performance, and I didn't know how to play along with him because I can't really read music very well. But I play along anyway by ear, you know, and I really don't think it sounded that good, but he takes so much from that. We're still playing now. I still bring the guitar every week, and if he comes, he brings his violin, and it doesn't really matter, you know, like what the music ends up sounding like. It's just the process, and I feel like both of us are taking so much out of